Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a massive shift that's happening in online search, one that's basically throwing years of digital marketing wisdom right out the window. We're talking about the move from SEO to geo.
So let's just start with a really disruptive thought. For years, right, ranking #1 on Google was the holy grail. But what if that metric, the one you've probably bet your career on, doesn't even show you the full picture anymore?
Because the game has totally changed. You see, traditional SEO was all about getting on that list of blue links. The new game, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO, is about becoming part of the AI-generated answer itself. It's a completely different battlefield.
And this leads us to a huge new problem that, frankly, a lot of brands are completely unaware of: the AI search blind spot. You could have a top ranking on Google giving you this false sense of security while you're completely invisible where it increasingly matters, in those AI answers.
This quote just nails the new reality of AI search. It's totally binary. There is no page 2. There's no scrolling down to find more options. You're either in the answer the AI gives, or, as far as that user is concerned, you just don't exist.
And this isn't some theory. We saw this happen with a real SaaS company. They were #1 on Google for tons of their keywords, their traffic looked great, but they were only getting mentioned in 12% of relevant AI recommendations. 12%. They were basically invisible to this huge, growing segment of their audience.
You know, this blind spot creates 3 massive problems for marketing teams. First, you can't even measure your AI visibility. Second, your content strategy becomes pure guesswork. And third, you have absolutely no clue how you stack up against your competitors in this brand new channel.
So, to solve this, a whole new discipline has popped up: Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. It's a strategy built specifically for this new era of search. Unlike good old SEO, which was all about Google's ranking algorithm, GEO is focused on making your content the perfect, citable source for an AI-generated answer. It's really about becoming the authority that the AI turns to for information.
And to figure out if you're winning a geo, there's a new key metric: the AI success score. It's a really simple, powerful number that tells you exactly what percentage of relevant AI conversations feature your brand.
Now, here's the really crucial part. This isn't just about getting leads, it's about your brand's reputation. When an AI doesn't mention you, it's not a neutral act. It is actively positioning your competitors as the only credible choices. In the world of AI, silence is a statement.
All right, so let's get practical and look at how a purpose-built geo platform, something like ZipTie AI, tackles this challenge head-on.
The technology works in 3 simple but really powerful steps. First, it takes your old SEO keywords and turns them into the kinds of conversational questions real people actually ask AI. Then, it blasts those queries across all the major AI engines and reads the answers. And finally, it scores your visibility and gives you a crystal-clear analysis of where you stand.
And this is so important because you need to be tracking everywhere. You can't just optimize for ChatGPT. Every AI engine, from Perplexity to Google's AI overviews, has its own quirks and pulls from different sources. You've got to have visibility across the board.
But hey, collecting data is only half the battle, right? The real magic happens when you turn those metrics into a winning content strategy that actually boosts your visibility.
So what kind of content do AI models actually like to cite? Well, after analyzing thousands of responses, a super clear pattern emerges. AIs are looking for facts that are easy to digest and authoritative. They absolutely love content with a direct question and answer format, and they adore structured data like you see in comparison tables. They also prefer numeric specificity. So instead of saying, "Our product is fast," you'd say, "Our product processes data at 2.5 gigabytes per second." It gives them a hard fact to work with. It's basically a roadmap for your content team.
This lets you see exactly where you stand with a brand new metric for market share: AI share of voice. This is the percentage of AI-generated answers in your space that mention your brand. You can see who's leading, who's falling behind, and even spot a new player who's gaining momentum fast.
Okay, let's connect all this back to what really matters at the end of the day: the impact on the business.
First off, there's a huge operational win here. Trying to do this stuff by hand takes like 15 to 20 hours a month, and the data you get is spotty at best. An automated platform saves thousands in labor costs while giving you way better trended data.
But the strategic value.
That's where this gets really interesting. A pretty modest annual investment in geo can protect and grow hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions, in revenue. The potential return on investment here can easily top 20 to 1. It's wild.
And look, waiting around on this is not a neutral decision. Every single day you delay, your competitors are building a lead in AI search that compounds over time. They're scooping up customers you can never get back, making that visibility gap wider and so much harder to close.
So the final question to think about is this. In this new age of AI search, is your brand actively shaping the conversation and giving the answers your customers are looking for? Or is it just sitting on a digital shelf, waiting in a library that fewer and fewer people are even visiting anymore?